On today's episode, we welcome Ty Roach, CEO of ChecklistPRO. Ty, welcome.
Thanks, Max. Great to be here with you. Thank you.
Thank you. So, can you tell us a bit about ChecklistPRO, what it is, what it's doing?
So Checklist Pro is a no-code ServiceNow tool giving customers cost-saving options, time-saving options, and risk-reducing options when building solutions on the ServiceNow platform. Using our app helps prevent overprivileging of users and simultaneously conserving ITSM subscription costs by utilizing either our checklist approvals or checklist assignments as alternatives to out-of-the-box approvals and tasks. We also provide a growing suite of pre-built Checklist Pro-based solutions that provide our customers with instant value to commonly occurring needs on the platform. Things like data stewardship, with solutions that provide checklist-driven oversight and governance and capabilities. And at its core, the ability to put a checklist on any record in ServiceNow helps prevent customizations to out-of-the-box tables, while at the same time augmenting what the out-of-the-box platform providers, making a simple making a simple checklist, with configurations across all the ServiceNow UIs. So
Hmm.
that's kind of it in a nutshell.
Is it more of a SaaS business or it's more of a customized platform that you go into business and you make it for them?
So it is a SaaS application. It's available on ServiceNow's enterprise app store. So ServiceNow is, you could say, an application platform as a service. It's a hosted managed application. Customers can get ServiceNow on premise, but most, I don't know the actual percentage, but most use it in ServiceNow data center. Even US federal customers, which have their own, FedRAMP high accredited service, environment. But it's a managed service, and our application is, like many of ServiceNow's own applications, it's considered a SaaS application. It's you subscribe to it and use it, just like you would various applications within ServiceNow themselves. So ServiceNow provides that whole ecosystem, and we are a build partner recognized by ServiceNow and authorized to build certified apps in their store.
Nice. And what inspired you to start this business or this idea of a business?
So from the time I was first exposed to ServiceNow, which was in 2012, I was very impressed with the platform and knew even then that it was more than just an ITSM solution, that it was truly a platform the enterprise could use to solve all kinds of business problems.
Hmm.
And after about 5 years on the platform, I saw the need and the opportunity to assist customers using ServiceNow. So I founded Tiger LLC, and in 2019, we became partners with ServiceNow and launched our Checklist Pro application. And the inspiration there was that after years on the platform, I could see certain repeatable activities happening, particularly with workflows. And I wanted people with less technical skills to be able to easily develop enhancements to what ServiceNow provided out of the box, while at the same time not customizing the out of the box functionality. So that was sort of the inspiration.
Hmm. And as a founder, are you your hands all in the business, or do you have like a team under you, you're more decision maker? What's your big role in the business?
Yeah, well, my background is in software development, and thus I've been the principal developer and architect of Checklist Pro. Our our early customers tended to be customers that I also was working with, providing professional services to, specifically in the U.S. federal market. And as time went on, and the product matured, both in terms of functionality and adoption, I had to be more strategic in terms of meeting the needs of the business. So we began hiring consultants with expertise in certain areas of the platform, such as the user interfaces with things like workspace and custom component development. We brought in sales and marketing people to help. That's not an area of my, expertise. And we actually started to also build out a partner program to leverage other ServiceNow partners and their expertise on the platform in certain geographical regions to help around the world provide customers with the best support and even white glove assistance as needed.
Hmm. And in you talked about the workflow problems that you saw in the past. So what's the big changes that you saw in how companies run those workflow in the last couple 10 years or even 20 years maybe?
Yeah, ServiceNow really is, I think, the preeminent workflow automation platform out there. I'm seeing competition, emerge, in that enterprise workflow management space. Back when I first discovered ServiceNow in 2012, their SaaS slash, platform as a service model was, very disruptive. And, customers were flocking to ServiceNow. Today, ServiceNow, as I mentioned, is still, I think, the preeminent service, system for workflow management, but competition is definitely emerging. And the cost of licensing is real. It's a real factor. And I believe we're in the right place at the right time with our Checklist Pro application to help customers, make the most of their ServiceNow investment. We've even been awarded by ServiceNow for with deal registrations for helping these customers expand into other areas on the platform, purchasing new products like the ServiceNow's automation tools, other service applications that otherwise, without Checklist Pro, the customers would not have been able to afford. And I think this is going to continue to be important, especially when you consider new technologies like artificial intelligence start to emerge, and finding new ways to utilize AI in your business with the tech stack that you have is going to be critical. And ServiceNow is making a big investment in AI, and our app has also included an AI interface for things like text to checklist creation. And AI is expensive, and all that is, having a plan to keep those costs under control, especially as you want to get involved with new tech like AI, is going to be a challenge. And on the ServiceNow platform, I believe our Checklist Pro app is in the right place at the right time. We're here to help.
Hmm. And you talked about the cost of licensing. How much of a difference does your business and those license? Is there a big gap between those? Like how much of a gap is there?
Yeah, so what we have focused on, or what our Checklist Pro app is doing is it really on the workflow side for the business automation orchestration process. ServiceNow provides, really, I hate to oversimplify it, but you know, and really a lot of it boils down to approvals and work completion. And so, but those are the only tools that you have from ServiceNow, and they're so wildly successful at doing that for customers that customers love it, and they get in. They basically have grown their use of the platform to the point where, in some cases, their ITSM subscription spend is preventing them from growing into other areas of the platform that they could take advantage in their business. So we help with that
Hmm.
because we're giving an alternative, really a cost-free alternative for people doing things in those areas, like approving things, like completing work in workflows that doesn't come with a cost, subscription cost. And so therefore, by saving that money, they can then apply that into other areas of the platform, and that's the win. And we're helping with that.
Nice. They can probably take that money, go into marketing or even go into lead gen or grow their business in the somewhere other area that they can actually use that money.
Absolutely. And that's really what we want. That's our goal. And to help, really have the customers take best advantage of the spend rates that they have with that particular tool.
Nice. And you talked about AI into workflows. How do you see those AI getting implemented right now, maybe as a test, or you say it's kind of coming in? How are they going to work with the workflows, or are they going to change the game a little bit? Do you know anything of how it could
Ooh.
go?
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely not an AI expert, but I'm using it myself. So I'm a developer,
Hmm.
really in part, and I'm using AI in my development these days, just
Hmm.
asking the AI, hey, how do I do this? I might remember it or I might know of it, but I can prompt the AI and it can actually assist me in the nitty gritty of the details
Yeah.
of, oh, here's the syntax, or here's a working example. Would you like to see? And then I can see this and say, yeah, okay, now I'll make a few tweaks. And it's really rapidly enhancing my ability to, and my team's ability
Mhm.
to add new functionality. And it's especially what I personally have found, like there's certain areas that I'm not particularly skilled at, like take take UI UX, it just experiential things like that a CSS could give you. I'm not a CSX expert, but I can just prompt the AI for you know, how would you recommend this, do this? What does it look like? And it gives it, it gives the results back. So software development for sure, but just even areas that I haven't completely explored myself, but like agentic AI agents to just, have these, AI tools out there doing work, and maybe just the person coming back with oversight. I know we've taken advantage of this even with our tool. As I mentioned, we have this text to checklist, AI integration where you might just say something like, give me what's a good checklist for email troubleshooting,
Mhm.
and it comes back with something. And so we literally took the results with the prompt that we built around whatever the person fused to the AI, and it comes back with a working Checklist Pro enabled solution. So just by asking the question, you now have something instantly built in our app that can then be usable or modifiable, just like I was mentioning the coding example. So
Mhm.
that is definitely coming, and that's how I'm personally seeing the AI. And we're going to, I'm sure, be getting feedback from our customers. Hey, can it do this? What else can we do? And it's we're learning right there too.
Do you see businesses in your maybe area of industry that can grow without AI? Do you think AI is like a must in the business to be able to grow in the next like 5 years? If you don't have it, you're kind of like behind everyone, so everyone's just gonna gap you. How do you think about that?
It's a great question. I think what I've noticed so far personally is the need that AI can really help you, but you need to be ready for it. And for instance, if you wanted to do like summarization with AI, something that is really, really good at, you had better have your knowledge base and all your data in a good place. If it's
Hmm.
not, it's junk in, junk out, right? So it can help, but it's an important thing for organizations to be thinking about. It
Hmm.
is here, and I know there's opportunity to take advantage of it, and with it, you can do amazing things. But you sort of have to get yourself ready for it.
Hmm.
And this could be some data cleanup, training, and but it's so there are. Do you have to use it? No, but you should be getting yourself ready to take advantage of it, in my opinion.
Hmm. To just save time, like you said about like coding or anything that can save you time that you can put into something else like lead gen or anything else you need
Yeah,
to do in your business to actually put that focus somewhere else. Because it can save you, because before you'd code a platform in like what, 3 months? We're
yeah.
like
Well, it
10
depends on
hours a
who.
day. And then you can go with ChatGPT and just do it in 2 weeks. If you kind of know what you're doing.
Yeah, like what I have experienced the value.
Mhm.
It's hard to quantify exactly in terms of time, but I know like
Yeah.
from simple examples, like little areas of development that I've done, you have to have a little bit of domain knowledge. Like
Yeah.
I don't know that you could just have it build the whole thing for you,
Yeah.
but when you know enough and it becomes a tool for you,
Hmm.
uh, that you can ask, and it's just giving you, some accelerating your ability instead of constantly looking, hey, how do I do this? How do I do that? It's right there for you, and its results can be, looked at by somebody that understands and say, okay, I see how it responded. And sometimes you have to re-ask the question, right? You have to, okay, I didn't quite ask that to get a response that I'm looking for. So you refine it. That whole prompt engineering area is interesting, and I think I can see, how you prompt the AI, how good the data is that it's using to mine to give you the result back is important.
Absolutely. And what's for your business checklist? Because you have two business right now, Checklist and Tiger. What's going well with both of them, or Checklist Pro, or what's thriving right now?
So yeah, so we have Tiger LLC, which is a ServiceNow partner, and it's that's where the app is.
Yeah.
We recently just started another company called Checklist Pro, And that's geared mostly at providing Checklist Pro specific professional services to prospective customers in support of our partners. So Tiger LLC continues to be the ServiceNow partner with the SaaS tool, the application, and we will be building that, continue to build that application and pre-built solutions in that area. And the other company is more service and support to our end customers that use our checklist application. So that's kind of the how the business has shaken out there recently.
And what's going well for that? Is it just clients growth is going super good, market interest is good? Is there a point that it's like that's the best of all of it?
A lot is going well. I, our customers love our application.
Nice.
They've made us the number 4 rated app in the ServiceNow store out of about 3,000 plus apps.
Congrats.
So something I'm very proud of is in 6 years that we've been, in the ServiceNow store, we've only lost one customer. So
Hmm.
there's tremendous loyalty and satisfaction with our product.
Nice.
Yeah, our app is doing critical work in our customers' businesses. We're in critical infrastructure. We're in government agencies worldwide. We're growing. I think there's a growing awareness of our product and what it can do, and that's really exciting. So, those are some of the things that are, market interest is growing, and I'm excited about that.
That's nice. And what's one of the biggest challenge to go in the opposite way?
Great question. To me, it's all about awareness. We need to get the word out about our Checklist Pro and help customers understand the value in having a platform tool like Checklist Pro and the ways in which it helps save your development team time by
Mhm.
having one checklist solution that works across all the ServiceNow UIs, as well as having a suite of pre-built solutions that provide instant value. We need to get help with the awareness of that the app reduces risks so that you're not, like, for instance, over privileging users. And simultaneously, it helps reduce the cost because you can apply those savings that you might have by not over privileging users to other areas of the ServiceNow platform. That's our challenge, is to get that awareness out there.
And have you tried any ways of doing that awareness or that you find that was challenged or didn't work as a SaaS business? What did you try to get that out there?
So we're making a really big investment now corporately into sales and marketing. So for the longest, being a developer myself, it's been all about, build, build, build. And it's kind of just as I've moved from customer to customer, they get awareness that way, and we put our announcements out there, but it's really not been a well-focused area. So we've made a big investment in our marketing and our sales that just starting, and we're going to be rebranding. There's going to be investments in SEO for doing webcam campaigns, email campaigns, outreach. We'll be doing webinars. It's great to be here with you, just trying to build awareness for your audience, and we'll share this with ours and just keep growing. So yeah, that's what I think we just need to keep pouring the energies into.
Absolutely. And what's the goal of that at the end? Where do you want to reach with all that marketing, all that awareness? Is there a goal or something specific in the next 6 to 12 months that you're looking at?
Yeah, I want to continue building more features into our application. I want to provide overwhelming value. We have a major new release coming, targeting December, that will introduce new data types to our checklist. I want to have more pre-built solutions that our customers can have access to for free that will help them with common day-to-day problems.
Nice.
I want to continue to build out our partner ecosystem and in order to better serve our customers. I want to connect our customers with each other so that it can be more of a community and so that they're aware of what they're doing. I really feel like our Checklist Pro customers and partners, we're like a microcosm of ServiceNow community. We want to grow that. So I'm planning to have our company organize some user conferences where we talk about the latest Checklist Pro features, but also have our customers present, what have they done and what have our partners done too. And just building awareness in the community, showcasing the art of what's possible on the ServiceNow platform using Checklist Pro. That is really the goal in the next 6 to 12 months for us.
Nice. And I like to give that final question as if I give you the magic wand for your business, what would you get out of your business? What's the biggest challenge you take out of it as of today?
Oh,
Awareness, probably.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
you got it. Right. I would say, and I would also say this, Max. I would say, be open to, if I'm speaking to your prospective customers or somebody that has ServiceNow today, I would say just be open to evaluating what a solution like Checklist Pro could do for you.
Hmm.
We do offer through the ServiceNow store a 30-day free trial of our app uh, for a prospective customer on your own instance, non-production. You try it out. Even We even have freely available ITSM assessment tool that prospective customers can install on their instance and analyze how well they're utilizing their ITSM licenses. So it could be a good discovery for you. And you can visit us at checklistpro.app. That's our website. Schedule a meeting with us to learn more and get access to our ITSM assessment tool and get access to Checklist Pro.
There you go. Is there somewhere else they can reach you, LinkedIn, or do you have any page that they
Yeah,
can
I'm
go?
on LinkedIn, Ty, Ty, Roach, Roach. Our company, Tiger LLC, we're there. I founded that. I would say, go there. The website and LinkedIn are easy access for us. So good way to get in touch with me and our team.
Fantastic, Ty. So that was it. Fantastic. I really like your mindset, what your business, how it's going. I really hope it's going well. So hope everything goes for you.
Thank you. Appreciate it. It's great being with you, Max.
Thank you.